Good evening and welcome to the Gothic Bohemian Salon. This is Jwlhyfer. Tonight I have an e.l.f. haul and a review. So I am going to be talking about the e.l.f. products which really worked for me, that I love, and the ones that didn't. And the focus is on products that work well with a Gothic kind of makeup regimen, the kind of makeup that I wear most of the time. So I thought that I would start with the products that didn't work and get those out of the way. Now, I've been getting my e.l.f. products from a couple different places. Walgreens is one place I've gotten quite a lot from, and Marshall's is another place. And let's see. Actually, I think that's the two places that I've gotten most of my e.l.f. makeup from, now that I think about it. So I'm hoping that Walgreens will continue to carry e.l.f. I think it was sort of an experiment, and a lot of the stuff is now on sale. A lot of the palettes that they had, the bigger palettes and things that were in for Christmas, are now on sale. And I have only found one Walgreens in my area that carries it as its own section in the cosmetic department. So I'm not sure if that's like a test place or what's going on with that. I'd really like to know, because it's great to actually look at the products and be able to take them back really easily and stuff like that. So how can you get e.l.f. products? Mostly through the mail now, and you can check your local Walgreens, and this is a great time to do it because, like I said, a lot of the gift sets that were around for Christmas are now on sale, and I found a lot of Wet n Wild stuff for sale too, which is kind of great. So it's a good time to go to Walgreens. So anyway, first things first, things that we didn't like. The first thing I want to start off with is the e.l.f. Pencil Sharpener. This is the worst pencil sharpener I've used since the ill-fated Hot Topic brand Blackheart pencil sharpener that I tried to use to sharpen some makeup pencils. One good thing, though, is that e.l.f. does do this interesting thing where they include a sharpener on top of a pencil, so it's included and you don't lose it, obviously. This is a shimmer eyeliner pencil, and this is actually not a bad pencil. Let's see, it's pretty smooth application, and the sharpener works pretty well, but the standalone sharpener, no. Okay, another thing is the lengthening and defining mascara, which does neither. This is what the brush looks like. Not a good brush. Just kind of a wimpy brush. It's not really very full lashes, not much oomph, you know. The e.l.f. Lip Primer and Plumper. It's this little gem here. The primer, or sorry, yeah, this is the primer. Is that the primer? Let's see. Yes, this is the primer. It basically goes on your lips like a solid white lipstick or something. It's very weird. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. It doesn't have a smell, but the other side does. It smells of cinnamon. There's the other side. That's the plumper, and that is actually kind of nice on your lips, though I don't know how plump it makes them. So I can't really, you know, that's a $3 item, but I can't really recommend it. This is the Tone Correcting Concealer. And I'll show you. It smells really nice, I will say that about it. And if you have just a little bit of redness or something like that, it's probably fine, but for any kind of real blemish, it's not going to cover it. This just doesn't have full coverage. this other concealer, which is a sort of a stick concealer, like you'd get, you know, it's kind of dry. So, and the color is kind of a weird color. It's sort of orangey. I don't know, I haven't tried this like under eye. That might work, though it seems a little bit too stiff, if you know what I mean. You know, it feels like it would tug at your eye. You can't obviously use it straight from the tube. Another kind of dud is the e.l.f. eye primer and liner sealer. That's this one. And basically on one side you get this quote-unquote primer, and once again this doesn't really go on very nicely. It's just kind of me. Though maybe with a brush, I haven't tried it that way. Kind of blends out okay. It's just a little bit stiff and dry, I guess, is what they seem to be. And then the other side, what you're supposed to do with this is actually dip it into eyeshadow and make your eyeshadow into liner, but it doesn't, it's calling itself a line sealer, so that's kind of weird. Also, it stings really badly. It's like nasty, really, really nasty. The e.l.f. matte lip color. Now, I had this in red and it was way too bright. This is a nude color. It's okay, but not great. I know we don't wear nude lipstick very often. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I do a lot of stuff around my eye, I will do a nude lip, particularly if I'm going to dinner or something like that. Just as long as it still looks suitably gothic, I'm fine with it. Okay, the e.l.f. lip stain. Okay, I did a report on this a while ago when I was doing the Fanny Cornforth thing, and it sort of works if you hold it upside down, but they do dry out just like every lip stain that exists. It's not any better, and the color isn't that great. Then we've got two eyeshadow primers that often come together in a set. This is just a regular one. It's got a doe foot applicator. This works okay. This other one's kind of weird. It's white with sparkliness to it. Just kind of strange. I don't know. Kind of weird. Might be good to make eyeshadows really pop. That's a thought anyway. So onto some things. Let's see, have I done everything that didn't work? I think so. Onto some things that do work, because there are a lot of them, and I have to say I really like e.l.f. products in general. Those were just ones that didn't work out so well for me, and since none of them cost more than $3, it wasn't really like a huge expenditure to find out or anything. And of course in America we can return cosmetics usually, as long as you have your receipt, sometimes even if you don't. Now on to my favorite e.l.f. products. The e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which is pure white powder. Keep the puff in, because otherwise the powder does tend to go everywhere. It is a white powder, and it actually does give you white color on your face, unlike some other products I've talked about recently. The e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. It's this one. This is $6. This has a great feeling to it. I like it anyway, and it does the job of like any other primer that I've used, any high-end primer. It seems to do just as good of a job. One of my very favorites is this lip exfoliator. I like it so much that I just kind of whipped right through it, and I'm dying to get some more, but they haven't been in stock in the place that I go to, so very frustrating. Then my favorite blusher. This is what I wear now all the time practically, and I've shown it to you before. See, I've hit pan on it. It's called Pink Passion. It's the Studio Line blusher. I got this at Marshall's for $3, and I think it's normally a bit more than that. Another thing that is great is the e.l.f. Daily Moisture Stick. You can use this to put underneath your foundation as your moisturizer. You just, put it all over, just right out of the container. It's just a stick, like a deodorant stick or something. It's very, very cool. And if you're having some problems later in the day with your makeup getting dry, you can actually take some of this moisture stick and use it to refresh your makeup. It's really, really great for that. And my absolute favorite thing, probably, excuse me, is the e.l.f. eyeliner, which usually you get in a packet of 3 or 2, or maybe just the black one, but it's like $1 and $3 if there's 3, obviously. This black is great. It's what I do my eyebrows with, and the glittery one can be really useful. It's actually quite a nice little touch if you want your your liner to sparkle a little bit, or your, something to sparkle on your face a little bit. Kind of cute. And the other eyeliner, the gel eyeliner, this one, I like very much. As you see, I've liked it a lot. I'm not sure how long this is going to last as far as staying wet enough to use. I hear it dries out a little bit, but this is the brush that comes with it. It's perfect for it. It's a little bit small. If you like longer brushes, it might be too small for you, but of course it's easy to get brushes for eyeliner or eyebrows. It's an eyebrow eyeliner type brush, just an angled, stiff brush. And speaking of brushes, e.l.f. brushes are great. I have 3 Studio Line brushes, and I like all 3 of them very much. This one is the angled brush, angled contouring brush, I believe it's called, and I use it for getting into my eyeshadow and just smoothing everything out and making everything look great. This one is the stippling brush, and this is great for blending in foundation into the face, or concealer sometimes. And then this one is your face complexion brush. A couple different things really, powder or sweeping off excess powder or whatever. I like that it includes one of these guards. I don't know if they sell those separately, but they're really good to have. Another product I'm sort of unsure of, because I can't really tell if it works or not, is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. It says it's with aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. Now, the problem with this is that you have to hold it quite far away from yourself in order to get a decent mist. rather than a spray in your face. It's not a very good spray bottle. So the bottle sucks, but if you do hold it like 6 feet away from your face, or 3 feet away, or whatever, however far your arm can reach, basically, you know, it can be better. It'll be a better mist for your face. And I kind of do it 2 or 3 times, just because it seems like it needs that. Like I said, I can't really tell if it's helping or not, so I can't really say that I recommend it. But I have been trying it and trying to see, you know, whether it's decent or not. I guess we'll see. Back to brushes. The brush set that you get for $9.99 contains like 12 brushes or something, and they're all pretty good. The eyeshadow brushes and the tight lining brushes, so these eyeshadow brushes here, and the tight liner, and the lip brush is pretty good too. This is a foundation brush. I don't use these kind for foundation. I use them for contouring or spreading contour stuff if I try to do contouring, which I'm not really very good at yet. Oh, and another favorite is this e.l.f. eyeshadow little set. It seems like these, where there's 6 in one, are really good. The other e.l.f. shadows, I'm not sure how good they are. This is great colors for Goths. It's got a nice black, and the whitish color is good too. But it's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. Actually, you can see that. It's really subtle, but you know, I don't necessarily go in for like really out there makeup all the time. From my haul that I haven't had a chance to try yet are e.l.f. eyelashes, which are only $1. They look good. I'm hoping that they are good. I think they're synthetic. And then these look really interesting. These Shine Eraser blotting sheets, and you get like a lot. You get 50, I think, or 60, 50. Yeah, 50 sheets, and basically they just look like this. These little sheets here. And instead of using powder to put more stuff on your face, you blot it. You blot your face, and that way you're not putting more on your face. You're just getting rid of the oily bit. So one more, or a couple little things. I haven't had a chance to try this yet, but this is the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen. That sounds really promising for when you make mistakes. Does this screw off? Oh yeah, it pulls off. That's what it looks like. Oh, we can kind of try it. See if it's got lip stain off. Oh yeah. Just got the lip stain off my hand. Well, it's kind of stained the tip. I don't know if that's going to make a difference at all. I guess we'll find out. Definitely with some e.l.f. products you have to really make sure you shut them. I've noticed they sometimes require like an extra click, so just be really careful of that. Let's see. I think I may have shown you everything. I'll be trying this tinted moisturizer pretty soon, so I'll be able to tell you about that. Anyway, I'll tell you about that as soon as I've used it enough to have an opinion. that's pretty much everything. I did want to mention something that I tried that is not e.l.f. that I'm really, really pleased about, and that is this SC nail polish. It's called Fishnet Stockings, and here it is on my fingers. You'll notice it's a nice deep, not as bright as it looks in here. Fishnet Stockings. I'm not used to paying $8.59 for a nail polish. I'm used to paying $2 frankly, or $5 maybe at the most, for a quick dry nail polish. So it was kind of like to me, but like I don't go for like a $20 thing of nail polish at Sephora or something like that. If I'm going to pay $20, I better get, you know, some Too Faced shadow insurance or something, right? So yeah. Anyway, that's been working out really, really well. It's not chipping so far much, and it's staying on really well. Another little thing I got at Sephora is this folding metal comb for my eyelashes to do that trick that I showed in that one video. That was one of Wayne Goss's video tricks that he showed us on how to apply mascara in a really unusual, unique, and wonderful way. And I got this so that I could do that, because I gave mine away to Samantha. And this is perfect. It was only $10, which is great. It's cheaper than the one by Tweezerman even, so it was brilliant, because the Tweezerman one is $12.95. So it was only $10, and it's a Sephora brand, you know. And I did want to say I keep using the Better Than Sex mascara, and I really, really love it, to the point that I'm going to actually buy more of it, but I'm going to do it through eBay, because there's a couple sellers that sell it for a really inexpensive price, so I'm going to do that. And I guess that's the cosmetics for today. I hope this has been interesting and informative for you. Do check out some of these products. I am really enjoying them, and they're not too expensive to try. So thank you so much for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Until next time, just remember to embrace the darkness. Good night.